I had no intention of making a video today. I had no intention of even discussing this topic any further once it was brought to my attention. However, it involves myself and two very, very close friends of mine in the doll and online community, and I need to speak out and clear not only my name but theirs of these horrifying accusations that I'm about to share with you. I will not be giving the person's name or link to this video or anything because they don't deserve it. They don't even deserve my time of me making this video, but I'm doing it for, as I do all my videos, awareness purposes, so that other content creators and other people who watch content creators can be aware of certain boundaries that need to be set and respected as audience members of content creators. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Kyla. I am a legally blind doll collector. I mostly post American Girl and Rainbow High content, but I also share little bits and pieces of my life with all of you, including how I see the dolls through my eyes and other tidbits like that. I have very close relationships with a lot of people in the doll community. I absolutely love being here, and I've been very blessed and fortunate to be accepted into such an incredible community. I was informed earlier of this creator who apparently took it upon themselves to make a speculation video about the whereabouts of one of my absolute best friends in the entire world, and about my relationship with him, and about his whereabouts, and about certain things that I say and do in my real personal life and not just on camera. And I want you all to know that nothing that was said in this is true. If you happen to come across this video, just scroll by it. Don't watch it, okay? It's absolutely disgusting and horrifying that someone literally took this time out of their day to come up with these conspiracy theories about me and not one but two of my very good friends. I want you all to know that a friend of mine has disappeared from social medias, but this person is okay. This person is taking a mental health break, if you will, and that is okay. I have done the same thing with social medias. What we don't want is people discussing the whereabouts of each other. I received several messages asking if this friend of mine was okay, and I did respond to some. I didn't respond to all because at the time I didn't know how much of what my friend wanted me to say about where they were. And we both appreciate seriously all of the ones that were very kind and just concerned, but I promise you my friend is okay. There's absolutely nothing going on between us. We are not in any fights or anything like that. My friend is perfectly 100% okay. And we again appreciate those of you who were concerned. And this person directly said they had messaged me asking. Now, as a content creator, you will get messages a lot, and part of being in the quote unquote spotlight, I use that term loosely because I am not a big creator at all, you will get messages from people and you kind of have to set those boundaries. Some people don't know how to respect boundaries, and we end up in kind of a situation like we are here. This person mentioned their message that they had sent me asking if this friend of mine was okay. They said I read the message and I didn't respond. I want to clarify that I did respond. Looking at the timeline, when I read that message, I was in the middle of my family's Easter. The last thing I am worried about is somebody on the internet I do not know inquiring about somebody else they do not know. So I understand if you're concerned about someone, but the content creators will let you know where they are if they want to. It's nobody's business what everybody does behind closed doors or behind the camera. It is absolutely not. So I did respond the next day to this message because, like I said, I did try to respond to the ones I could. If I didn't respond and you are seeing this, it is because your messages will go to a request folder if you are not following the person or if they have filters on. I do have filters on for my own personal privacy and mental sanity. I become very overwhelmed and I have ridiculous anxiety. You guys know this. I make it a point to share with you my dolls are coping mechanisms for my anxiety. So I have my filters on because I physically cannot respond to every message. It will drain the absolute life out of me. And I even wait a few hours in my own personal life to do that. I did respond the next day after my family Easter, so I even responded on Easter Sunday to this person, and they claim I did not reply. Another thing I want to clear up is that I do not think it is appropriate for people to assume why other people aren't dating anyone. In this lovely video, it was brought up that I don't date anyone. I don't have a boyfriend, and not that it's anyone's business, but I constantly joke and I always say, I don't need a man. I don't want that for myself right now. I am a strong, independent woman, and I can take care of myself, and I can buy my own dolls, and I don't want to use people as friends or date someone for them to go out and buy me stuff. I think that's absolutely horrendous, and I would never ever do that. And so I want to clear that up, that no, I don't use people for clout. I don't use friends and guys to buy me dolls. I never have. I don't have a boyfriend because I don't want one, because I am simply content with the way my life is right now, and I think it's absolutely disgusting that someone would speculate on someone's dating life like that. Another thing I need to address is my live streams. Now, back in the day, I would go live on Instagram a lot, especially in 2020, and we had a lot of fun over there. But as my channel grew, I decided, let's bring the lives over to YouTube. That is where I primarily do the lives. Occasionally, I will do Instagram lives, and if you have your notifications set to notify you for YouTube or Instagram, then it should tell you. If it doesn't, the app is glitching, and that does happen. I've had it happen to me with following other creators as well. It's not me blocking anybody from any type of group chat or whatever the heck you want to call it. Sometimes I go live on YouTube, sometimes I go live on Instagram. Most of the time I go live on YouTube. I have moderators on that chat to prevent myself or anybody else from getting bullied or bots or any type of inappropriate actions happening in there. So I have moderators, and they are people that I trust and I have known for years to take care of myself and my community when I am in the position of talking and maybe not being able to read the chat as fast enough and catch up on things. That is what my moderators are for, to keep my community safe. I don't think it is appropriate for people to make full-length videos on the whereabouts of other people on the internet that they don't know personally and they've never even spoken to. I cannot tell you how uncomfortable this has made me, and I really am just at a loss for words. I want you all to know that I appreciate each and every one of you, and I have so much fun making these videos. I have said it and I reiterate it constantly. I don't do this for the following, and I don't understand why people think that followers motivate people. Maybe they do. Maybe the followers and everything motivates you. It doesn't motivate me. I made this channel and I make this content so that I can showcase my love of dolls and how I see the dolls and how I live my life for all of you. I make these videos because I know some people, their real life is not as accepting about them collecting dolls as mine is, and I want them to know that it is okay and they can be who they are and absolutely shine and continue with their love of dolls, and that's who they are, and everyone just has to accept you for who you are. I have never ever asked for anybody to send me anything or just want as many followers as possible or beg somebody to be my friend. I could not believe what I was hearing when this was being made or when I was watching this. And as for the speculation of what's going on between my friend and I, again, we are completely 100% fine. This person is fine. You know, sometimes you just need a break from the internet, and I definitely have taken that, and it's the internet is dangerous, and your mental health definitely does, it takes a toll on your mental health, and you as a person and as anybody on the internet or a content creator, you need to prioritize your mental and physical health before anything else. If you are a content creator, you do not owe anybody an explanation if you need to take a few weeks, months, or even a year off, or however long you just don't want to be there for. You owe nobody an explanation. Nobody should be making videos about the whereabouts of other people. Everyone is entitled to their own privacy, and if you are a fan of someone and they don't reply to your message, please understand that, again, I am a fairly small creator. One's larger than I. If they don't reply to you, it's not because people are being mean. It is because it is very, very overwhelming, and people often forget that the people behind the cameras are real people too, with real lives, real jobs, real relationships, real feelings. And what you say can hurt people. And I just could not believe things I was hearing, and I was like, no, none of this is true. And I want you guys to know that I have always been 100% genuine with you guys. And what I say a lot of the time, people ask me, what is your number one like tip for becoming a YouTuber? And I say, obviously I say make videos that you yourself would want to watch, but I also say be yourself. As cliche as that sounds, I am completely real. I don't hide anything from my viewers or even my own personal life. I don't hide anything from anybody. I'm a very open, honest, and transparent person. I always have been, even back when I was younger and traveling and doing speeches for blindness awareness. I've always been very open and honest about my life. I do keep some things private. Oh, sorry. I do keep some things private to an extent because it is no one's business, but for the most part, I do share a lot of my struggles with my anxiety and my depression and my eye condition, and everything else I share for awareness purposes. So I want you all to know I've never used anybody, I've never lied to anybody. I don't just go blocking people for ridiculous reasons. I don't get in fights with people and just, I'm not responding to things because it's not my story to tell. It's not my business. It's not anything like that. And I think the privacy of myself and both of my friends who were blatantly attacked in this, it is our right as content creators and human beings to keep our lives private. I am just very, very overwhelmed. I don't know if you all will see this video. If you do, I've made the conscious decision to put it out there. And again, like I said, putting yourself online does come with the ups and downs. And this is not the first time I have experienced something like this. And I'm certainly positive it will not be the last. But I want you all to know that I'm okay. I'm just kind of at a loss right now. And I wanted, again, to make this not to address the situation and give this person what they wanted, but to let everybody know as creators and as subscribers and fans of creators, or maybe you have a friend or a family member that's a creator or whatnot, boundaries need to be respected, okay? They need to be respected because that person behind the camera is also a human being, like I said, with real feelings. So I want you all to know that I love you very much, and I'm so blessed and grateful for this community here, and you are all fantastic. And I'm not going anywhere. I don't want you to think that. I promise you, we are not going anywhere. We are going to be here for a very long time. And please just respect the boundaries of everyone around you. I love you guys, and I really appreciate all your love and support. Bye, friends, and God bless.